Hello friends, how are you all? In this title we are going to discuss about consumers market and consumer behavior. Means if you are going to buy something for your own use, for your family, or gifting something, then that is consumer market. But if you are going to buy for your organization, institution and your company, then it would be business buying. So let's see what's there in consumer market. If you wish to say something for this video, you may comment in comment box. Consumer buying behavior. Consumer buying behavior means the consumers display some sort of behavior during consumer buying decision making process, all the 6 stages. That is consumer behavior. So what is consumer buying decision making process? There are 6 stages like problem recognition, information search, evaluation of alternatives, purchase decision, purchase and post purchase evaluation. Problem recognition. If you wish to buy a phone, your cell phone is broken, now you wish to buy some new cell phone, then it is problem, you recognize the problem that you would like to buy a phone. Second is information search. Now you would like to meet some of your friends, family, you'd go for Google search and you'd like to find a new phone. Evaluation of alternatives. Now you'd be having some of the alternatives like Vivo or Oppo or Mi, and some of the different features would be there, like you'd like to buy a phone on the basis of megapixel and camera or RAM or ROM. So type of features would be there. Now on that basis you'd be evaluating these all alternatives and purchase decision would be there. You'd like to buy a Vivo phone, that is your purchase decision. Now you'd go to a retail outlet or you'd buy it on online only. Purchase and then post purchase. Post purchase means you are satisfied with that phone. Yeah, phone, all the features are working well, all the features have satisfied my need, whatever solution I wanted to have, that I've got. And it may be some of the dissatisfaction level would be there, so it would affect your post purchase behavior. Consumer would be with that brand or would not be with that brand. Means it would be retention or attrition. Retention means customer may be brand loyal, would repurchase that product, or attrition means customer would leave that product or brand. So there are 4 roles in consumer behavior, like initiator, influencer, user and buyer. If we would be taking example of life insurance policy, then what would be there? Anjali would tell Sachin Tendulkar, like, I would like to buy some life insurance policy, child protection plan for Arjun and Sara. So Arjun and Sara would be users and initiator is Anjali. Ultimately money would go from pocket of Sachin only, so he would be buyer or purchaser. And influencer, LIC agent would be giving some of the options, so he would be influencer. Now there are major 4 types in consumer buying behavior, like routine response or program behavior, limited, impulse buying and extensive decision making. In extensive decision making buying only, all the 6 stages would be there. Like we would like to buy some new house, laptop or PC or cell phone. We have the problem and we have recognized it. We have gone for information search, evaluation of alternatives, like we would be meeting some of the real estate agents, or we would be asking to our family friends where in which locality we would like to buy our house, and then purchase decision and post purchase evaluation. But at extreme end, routine behavior is there. In morning every day, if we would be going for buying a milk pouch, then we are not passing through all these 6 stages. Impulse buying. In impulse buying, variety seeking behavior would be there. Lux or Dove or some other soap we would be buying, and our behavior would change periodically. Next is limited decision making buying. In limited decision making buying, we would have some effort, some limited products or limited brands would be there. Factors affecting consumer behavior. So these are the factors what affect consumer behavior, like personal, cultural, psychological, economic and social. What is personal? In personal, demographic aspects would be there, like occupation, professional or non-professional, a working somewhere or a businessman. On this basis, a person's psyche would affect to his consumer behavior. Then age. 20 years or 15 years person would like to play games, but 60 years person he would like to move out. So on the basis of age also, consumer behavior would differ. Then gender. Cosmetics, they are going to be solved on the basis of gender only. Then income. On the basis of income, some consumer behavior differences would be there. Then culture. On the basis of geography, culture and subculture, religion, such type of aspects would differ. And on the basis of these rituals or subculture also, consumer behavior would differ. Then psychological aspects, motivation. Motivation is ultimately driving force. What would lead you towards buying or not buying some product or brand? Perception, assumption, presumption. It would be some of the thoughts about some products or brands in some evoke set, or in the top of the mind slot of mind we would be having some brand. Like if you would say bike, then Bajaj. If you would say refrigerator, then Whirlpool. Such type of brands would be there in our mind, and on the basis of such type of perception only we would learn something. Learning of product knowledge, product process or brand, and on that basis we are going to buy or not buy the product. Economical aspects, income and lifestyle, it is going to affect. Then social, family or influencer group, like some of the clubs or association, they are going to influence our buying behavior. What is key psychological process? These are the aspects what are important for key psychological process in consumer market, like motivation, perception, learning and memory influence. Motivation, as I've told, it is somewhat driving force, what would impel you towards buying or not buying some product. Perception is some of the thoughts what would be predetermined in our mindset, and on that basis we'd be having some idea about a product or brand. Learning, from our childhood to youthhood and youthhood to till now, we might have learned some of the things about a brand or product, and on that basis we are going to buy. Memory influence, some of the brands or products would be there in the mindset of customer, and on that basis selection, organization and interpretation would be there about some stimuli, and on that basis only we are going to buy, we are going to purchase, repurchase, or consumers would be brand loyal for some product. They would get some satisfaction or dissatisfaction level. So this was all from my side, and these two questions are there for you for some brainstorming session. First is, for online education platform, which type of consumer buying behavior is applied according to you and why? Second is, how is the knowledge of consumer behavior helpful for new startups? That is all from my side.